We've got another good Sundays with Serby because this week, New York Post columnist Steve Serby caught up with the quarterback of the New York Giants. That is Daniel Jones for his weekly Q&A. Now, we get to catch up with Steve. Steve, what's going on, man?
Dex, how you been?
I've been good. Can't complain. Now, Steve, Daniel Jones, his numbers on the season through 3 games, kind of mediocre. He's completed 64% of his passes. He's thrown for 560 yards. He's got 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We knew this was a big year for him. So where is his confidence level at right now?
Well, I think it's a work in progress. He's still learning Brian Daboll's offense. He's growing more comfortable week by week in it. The problem is Richie James is his wide receiver 1. Kadarius Toney can't get on the field. Kenny Golladay is Kenny Golladay, overpriced, has been a bust in a Giant uniform. Good guy, like him, but let's face it, it's been a disaster. Shep, gone for the year. The Giants are at the point, Daniel Jones is at the point where he can't wait for the rookie Wan'Dale Robinson to return to the field. That's where it is. And the beating he took Monday night against the Cowboys was frightening. As a matter of fact, I asked him, did he hear from his mom, a concerned mom for her son? He said, well, my mom's used to it by now. It's part of football. Look, he's a smart, tough, dependable guy. He's just what the new regime is looking for. The problem is it's an uphill battle for him to remain a Giant because his contract will be up after the season.
We will see how that all plays out. Now, in terms of the Giants, they got off to a 2-0 start. Now they're 2-1 before Sunday's game against the Bears. So how is the signal caller dealing with the new expectations from Big Blue fans after a winning start?
Well, I'm not sure there are new expectations, Dex. I mean, I think the fans recognize this is a rebuild. It's year 1 of a rebuild, and the easy part of the schedule is over. The Packers loom in London next, then comes Lamar Jackson before the schedule lightens up a little bit. But I think that was a reality jolt on Monday night against the Cowboys. The fans like the way the Giants are competing. They like the fact that they're a tough out. But look at the division. I mean, the Eagles are an elite team. Dak Prescott is coming back to the Cowboys, and it's going to be a long season. I think the fans would be happy, would be elated with 7 wins, let's say, because after the Packers and the Ravens, you've got the Seahawks, Lions, Jaguars in some order. So all those are winnable games. So if the Giants can get to 3-1 after the Bears, and that's not a gimme, there's no gimmies for the Giants this year. If they can get to 3-1, then if they're 3-3 when they head to that easier part of the schedule, there's some hope for the Giant fans, but not unrealistic hope.
Okay, I thought you were going to kill all the hope for the Giants fans, but you have not done that.
No, I wouldn't do that, Dex. But you know, what did you think of Chad Powers? By the way, I wanted to ask you about that. Did you ever think of coming to work and trying to fool your fellow employees with a Chad Powers act?
I did not. I have not thought about that. That has not crossed my mind.
See, I think everyone should try to be Chad Powers. Everybody has a Chad Powers in them. So I think that's imperative for Dexter Henry.
All right, so what you're telling me is the next time we do this, I need to have some sort of disguise to try to fool you so you would not know that it's me.
I'm very easily fooled. That would be, yeah, try it. Let's see what happens.
You know what? I will try it. I'm going to try to come up with a better disguise than you, Steve. But I feel like I would still know that it's you because you're rocking your signature flannel shirt. I would still know.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right. No disguise is perfect. I'm not Eli Manning. I can't pull it off. I asked Daniel Jones, would he ever consider going to Duke football as Chad Powers in disguise? He says, I don't think I could pull it off.
Well, you definitely didn't pull it off there as it came off. Eli had all the makeup going on there for him, and it worked. But you know what Steve can pull off? A great Q&A. Check out his Q&A with Giants quarterback Daniel Jones. That is Steve Serby, New York Post sports columnist. Steve, thanks for joining me, man.
Thanks for having me.